Hello again. I'm Lionel Frey. In the prior video, I told you that the value mapping process could be of value to you. It's what you do to get your head up above your day-to-day responsibilities of running your business and, preferably with your team, take the time to think critically and creatively about your strategy and business model. You want to cut down its risks and improve its chances of being successful beyond this month, or this quarter, or this year, or the next few years. Or get an aha about a better way to go. Part of doing that is for you to draw a value map that reflects and is unique to your business. Now I'm going to go into why the value map tool and its associated value mapping process works. Let's start with the basics. As we said before, the major purpose of any enterprise can be summarized by three principles. First, create something of value. Second, deliver that value to customers you have found or perhaps even created. And third, capture a portion of that value as margin or profit to further build and grow the enterprise, and also to reward its stakeholders when it is successful. Now, the enterprise may have other purposes as well that involve a broader range of stakeholders, and we will get to that in a later video. But notice how value, the term value, is at the core of all three principles. That's why value mapping is focused on values and also on value flows, which are the ways in which values move in and beyond an enterprise. But what's really this thing we call value? Well, books have been written about that question without a really definitive resolution. Value can have many meanings to you, your management team, your employees, your stockholders, and perhaps most important, to your customers. Sometimes you can measure it, sometimes you can't. But I'm sure if I were to ask you, you would describe the values that are important to your business in all of those contexts. Yet, I suggest you keep your mind open to the possibility of changes to that response, because in the evolution of any enterprise, values may take on different forms at different times, and you need to be on top of it when it happens. When Jeff Bezos started Amazon years ago, whose business at that time was selling books using this newfangled thing called the internet, he assumed, correctly, that many customers would prefer the convenience of that mode of buying books rather than tromping down to the bookstore, finding the book, perhaps waiting in line to pay for it, and then traveling back home. Enhanced convenience was of value to the customer. Oh yes, so was lower price and greater selection. We will get back to the remarkable story of Amazon later on. But for now, this simple example shows why a change in a dimension of value, in this case by the customer, can be of critical importance to the business. So you need to be aware and sensitive to such a change when it occurs, or perhaps better yet, think about anything you can do to cause such a change in your favor. So when you will be developing a value map that describes your business, among other things, you will be listing your understanding of your customers' values and their priorities. Some of these will be quantified, like price, or perhaps the time needed to accomplish a purchase. Others will not, like perhaps the quality of service provided, or the ease the customer has in unpacking your gadget from its box and making it work. or other elements of the buying experience. You may think you know these values from all the experience you've had over the months and years of running your business. But as you know, it's wise to occasionally confirm that knowledge by you and your people getting away from your office, going out to personally talk to customers. And it's absolutely critical if you are making a significant change or launching a new product or service. So enough about values for the moment. In the next video, Nest number 4, we will describe how these values flow in different parts of the value map that you will be constructing on your way to testing and improving your strategy or business model.